10 out of their last 11 games, trying to win another series. It's
National League. Lindor, the switch hitter, leads off. And off we go with a fastball downstairs from Yamamoto this year. Wraps a curveball around the plate, 2-0. Here's 2-0 to Lindor. Is drilled in the air to right field. Back goes Kyle Tucker, and the no-hitter lasts like 3 seconds tonight. High of the year has broken the Mets' long streak. The Mets is hoping that he's just done that. Strike on Luis Robert. Soto, and the lineup has fallen off drastically without him, but they still have 5 All-Stars in the lineup, including Lindor, hitting .280 so far this year. And an 0-2 from Yamamoto, takes inside, ball 1.
That's one of the things right there.
He comes into this series with the 2nd highest walk rate in the majors, which is unheard of. A guy who typically would bring him up to be that more patient hitter. On a 2-2 from Yamamoto, Robert lifts it into right center field, but he got under it, and Kyle Tucker will make the grab for the first out. In the defense yesterday, he had several great plays behind Orbless. One batter later, Pages has the biggest swing of the game, a 3-run home run.
Well, one of the positive things about playing behind a pitcher that
misses the entire night. Robleski, here's a bouncer along first. Freddie Freeman's got it, feeds Yamamoto, 2 out. 3 night. Comes up here, base is empty, 2 gone. Yeah, it takes ball 1 from Yamamoto. Here, one of the best average hitters in baseball, and that was what they went after. They went after high contact guys in overhauling this lineup. They've ranked 28th in slugging. Curve is in for a strike, 2-1.
you see he fell behind.
Average guy, he will swing hard. Does right here and punches a bouncing ball to Freddie Freeman at first after the leadoff shot. 1-2-3.
Runs are fewer. Earned runs. That's pretty darn good.
And
combo is a real problem.
Ohtani slaps one to left field. The rookie Carson Benj comes on and puts it away. Here he comes to Kyle Tucker, and you can see just the movement is different.
Well, just think of yourself playing wiffle ball. You're doing that with a baseball. And I said it, in the pregame show.
So Tucker's done here to go up 3-1. On this 3-1 pitch, wraps around the plate, ball 4. Dodgers have their first base runner to the group in the hitters meeting. Takes ball 1. Runners in scoring position, and had that simple base hit up the middle. 1 ball and 1 strike. McLean fires. Smith takes inside, ball 2. I mean, that thing's over.
I feel like the longer guys, whether it would just on the fly.
Here he comes to the 2-2 upstairs, and the count goes full. Tucker outside, ball 2. Player this era of Mets baseball waves over a curve, and it's 2-2. Yamamoto to Lindor with a 2-2 pitch. Lays off the splitter, count goes full. He struck him out with a cutter. Digging deep. 5 games for Freeland. Grounds this one to second. Simeon's there to smother it from his knees. Throws him out. Ohtani lined to left to open the game for the Dodgers. Breaking pitches in for a strike. And McLean was a sport guy. Played quarterback for the football team. Ground ball up the middle to Lindor. Low throw that Vientos has. 2 out. 2 outs. Kyle Tucker fouls it off.
And that's what makes what Shohei does.
Shot down to first. Vientos able to get it and feed McLean. Hitter Luis Robert swings and misses at a devilish splitter from Yamamoto. Drives, and then your team goes out there and executes exactly what you've drawn up. It's a ton of fun with it. Jeez.
He's looking younger at an elite level. As a hitter, you've got to hope that
3 pitches into the game. Here's a tapper back to Yamamoto. Roberts fast, but it's an easy play for the first out. Polanco on the corner. All that game planning, because that wasn't the case right away. Mark said that midway through last year, a little past so much conviction with each pitch that he throws, because there's thought behind it. There's intent behind it. Whoa, a high throw, and he's able to levitate to catch it. That's sweet.
Right?
Strike on Bichette. That LeBron Yamamoto. And now an 0-2 to Bichette. On the ground to first. Freddie says, I'll just take this. You go ahead and stay away. We already saw how you can jump. Breaking pitch. Caught the inside corner, and it's 1-1. The OPS 870. Dave is making the point that
they can get into issues. Again, just so compact. About as sound as anyone.
Top of the zone, strike 3.
You have.
Barely. It's 2-0.
Good. You start doing. You try to do more than what you're capable of doing. And then, okay, I'm not seeing the ball. And then, way to get out of it. When you are struggling, you literally.
On a 2-2, Freeman chases, strike 3. Lunged after that curve. Ball one on Tasker Hernandez, and both pitchers following first 3 reached against him has sat down 10-0. 2 outs here in the 4th. Hernandez sprays it foul, 1-2. 270 through 3 starts this year. Here's 1-2 to Hernandez. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. He strikes out. The spark that this Mets offense needed. They haven't had a base runner since, as Yamamoto's return. Comes back home 1-0. Doubles up on it. No swing, ball 2. Questions when pitchers come over from Japan. Follows that up with a 249. Finishes hours a day working with his trainer this offseason. Ball 3 on Alvarez. Dangerous pitch here. Tie game in the 5th. On the hands. Sawed him off. 1 away.
Competing against yourself.
The 0-2 from McLean. Lifted to left, but not deep. Bench for the first out. Oh, it's just the strikeouts that have gone up that have provided the difference from what the chase and the swings and misses at the end and the strikeouts. That's just what's ensuing from missing.
To get out to a quick start, make things happen.
2 out. Will Smith, who's got the Dodgers' only hit in this game, a double back in the 1st inning. He's had 2nd and 3rd, 1 out, and got just the 1 run in. And look over there. McLean's 1-2 is in the dirt, ball 2. The changeup night. On a 2-2 pitch, Will Smith lays off, and the count goes full.
Well, you hit it right on the head. McLean, he's been fastball, sinker, and cutter.
Yamamoto gets him, though, with a looping curve. Puts it away to end the inning, but the Polanco leads off. Vesia comes home, and Polanco takes strike 1. Has not given up a run, just 2 hits allowed. 0-1 to Polanco. A wave and a miss at a change. The 0-2. 1 away just like that. 1 for 3 with a double. Fly down the right field line. That'll become a super. Another great night of starting pitching. The 8 scoreless innings of 8 innings from their starters.
That's crazy to think that.
Kershaw and Greinke.
How many years did you say?
11 men. Vesia delivers. Bichette swings and misses. 2 out. Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Everything moving the way Vesia. Here's his 0-1. Strike 2. Did he go?